First, thank you so much for accepting my proposal. I like Taiwan and Taipei. This conference is my second time in Taipei. My name is Hiroshi Shibata. Please call me Hiroshi or Shibata. My Twitter and GitHub account is HSBT. I'm Ruby committer. I prevent that Ruby break Rails and your application. Sometimes I fix Ruby and fix Rails and fix my code. And I'm maintaining Ruby run all. I support Ruby committer and make it easy to get you get Rubies all over the world, like all over the world. And I'm one of the organizers in Ruby Rails Girls in Japan. And I'm a member of Asakusa RB. Asakusa RB is the most active meetup group in Japan. We are talking about Ruby and writing code every Tuesday. If you come to Japan, please notify to me. I invite our meetup group. I'm working for GMO Paperboy in Japan. We provide server hosting, blog service, shopping mall service. We have a lot of web services. I'm technical platform team. Example for my work or example for framework upgrade and open source development, building to analysis platform. We are running photo sharing service named the 30 Days Album. This service concept is provide photo sharing. 30 Days launched in April 2008. We have 318,000 users and 230 million photos. Our Rails is traditional Rails applications, but our system architecture is too complex system. These are application servers. We separate to customer transaction database from application database. These are storage servers. We don't use cloud platform. These are built on on-premise platform. Job servers handle to image manipulation workers. We have a lot of job patterns like rotate and resize. We can access only Office network to customer database. Our storage has over 415 terabytes, and our database has over 200 gigabytes of data. It uses MySQL 5.5 with bulk plugin. I'll introduce our team background and culture. I think my team is a happy team. We use worker like a GitHub brand. I'm sorry, it's only Japanese information. Master branch is always to allow deployment and all green test states. All of the code is reviewed by team members. We are using IRC. We integrate all of our alerts and monitoring message integrated it. Customers, contract, action, and some members update the GitHub issue and notify to all of team members. And Nagios is alerted a lot of messages. And we are using modern operation tools and Puppet and New Relic and Mooney and Nagios are all of we use it. We are deploying 4 times per every day. And I use the code. This figure is our team activities. Dating code is bigger than writing code. But team member is bigger than write code. Write code bigger than date code. My main work is code punishment. It's today's main themes. I'll introduce the migration strategy. 30 days has been running under Ruby 1.8.6 and Rails 2.0.2 when I joined. I was very surprised because latest Rails was 3.2 at that time. I decided to upgrade Ruby and Rails and started thinking about migration strategy. Why we need to migrate and upgrade Ruby and Rails? The answer is this tweet. He said Ruby 2.1.1 is too fast. We can make faster our web application only upgrading language versions. It seems a joke to me. It's true. Rails is Ruby code. We need to focus to Ruby. This matrix shows compatibility between Ruby and Rails. In general, upgrading Ruby gives more faster experience for us, but upgrading Rails gives more slower experience for us. Red line shows the big goal of upgrading Rails. Blue line shows the big goal of upgrading Ruby. Our strategy is red arrow route. At first, we jumped Rails 2.3 and Ruby 2.8.7. I'm describing our branch strategy. We create Rails 2.3 branch such as above figures. Master branch is Rails 2.0. We made hotfix branch from Rails 2.0 branch and made a migration branch from Rails 2.3. Migration branch contains to rewrite code and adopting more Rails way. Hotfix branch is finished. We merge it to master branch and backport to Rails 2.3 branch. We finished migration branch. I merged it to Rails 2.3 branch. And I merged whole hotfixes and migration to Rails 2.0 branch. It's real branch status, like a rainbow line too. We worked many branches per. One of the most offensive operations is zero downtime deploy. Well, I'll introduce Kage. Kage is an HTTP shadow proxy server that sits between client and guest server to enable shadow requests. Kage is developed by Cookpad. Cookpad is best recipe sharing service in Japan. In this figure is basic usage of Kage. We put Kage at the back of Nginx. Whole Kage proxies request to production, and it replicates the request that pass through the staging environment. It's a staging service. So we test real requests, all of real requests in staging server. But sometimes Kage causes trouble to our system. Our service can receive big pictures. So Kage breaks our servers probably. Next plan is very hard time for us, upgrading Rails 3. I finished to integrate to Rails 2.3 and Vendor. We can use a lot of gens, example for New Relic and JSJob and Rack. We extracted some plugins, access permanent, was put vendor plugin folder. Now we moved our GitHub organizations and we moved our external service client in library folder to our organization repositories. And we are using Rack with Rails 2.3. It can be easily applied to Rails 2.3, only 4-line code. Because we need to migrate Rack in the future after Rails 3. And I get a trouble. I have one big problem. Our repository name can be converted to Rails 3 style namespaces. And Ruby's class name don't use first numbers. And Rails application can't use hyphen. I did work only upgrading. We need to write a new code for customer requirements and the business goal. I replaced all the job worker named background RB. Background RB is on-memory job worker system, so it clears all jobs when memory refresh. It means all jobs deleted. We and our user got frustration on this situation. I replaced this worker to J's job. This project is my upgrade branch. Commits is over the 200 commits, and file changes are over the 316 file. After upgrading Rails 3, I started to upgrade Ruby runtime, Ruby binaries. Basically, I'm a Ruby committer. I use trunk and head of all branches build. It's easy to find defects Ruby and Ruby gems and bundler. I report our tracking system bugs Ruby.org and fix it quickly. This is my latest fixes. I aim to a targeted version of Ruby 2.1. I fixed all of interruptions for our application with Ruby 2.1. So I described how to upgrade Ruby 2.8 to 2.0. My friend named the Bracken, he talked that how to upgrade Ruby 2.8. In this talk contains a lot of techniques. Please read it later. It's only available Japanese information and Ruby codes. Probably you understand it. So 2.0 to 2.1 has no trouble. It cares backward compatible. This is benchmark for numeric average score. CPU usage is reduced to 20% on Ruby 2.1. It's response time comparison. Ruby 2.1 reduces 20 to 30% of response time. It's very fast. But memory usage is increased 10 or to 20% by Ruby 2.1. If you use past service like Heroku, you need to evaluate this situation before upgrading Ruby 2.1. And I noticed Ruby 2.1.1 has regression feature. It's different behavior of reject methods or inheritance hash. Please read our announcement, this regression is already fixed Rails 4.0 and 4.1. If you use Rails 3, you need to read this article and monkey patching you need. After upgrade Ruby 2.1, I started upgrading Rails 4 lines. Detail of upgrading Rails 4, there They are written by this book. This book is free ebook. I recommend it to this book. And I replace modern architecture to upgrade Rails for more. Our system uses Kyoto Tycoon. Kyoto Tycoon is Memcache compatible session storage. It has dual master functions, but session client named DALI not support Kyoto Tycoon on Rails 4. We need to replace it. And the biggest problem is Kyoto Tycoon is slower than MySQL. It's caused by dual master mechanism. I replaced and used pure memcache. I solved all problems for upgrading Rails 4. But this is benchmark of Rails 4. Rails 4 is too slower than Rails 3. It increased 100 microseconds or response time. I claimed Aaron Patterson. This is the upgraded version of Ruby and Rails combination matrix. I dropped Ruby 1.8 and Rails 2.3. I upgraded Rails 4.1 last week. It's no problem. I recommend it to official upgrade guides. And I noticed you big incompatible things on Rails 4.1. First, Flash structure changes. Rails changed the key class of Flash to string from symbol. Second, mutator methods called on relation. Before Rails 4.1 allows mutator methods like map exclamation on relation object. But Rails 4.1 not allow it. And change the namespace of minitest. If you use action support test case and test helper libraries like webmock, probably minitest broke these helpers and libraries. This is my pull request of webmock, so I fixed a lot of minitest libraries. It's benchmark of Rails 4.0 and 4.1. Rails 4.1 is faster than 4.0, but it's slower than Rails 3. I started to evaluate Rails 4.1 with Rails 2.2. Ruby 2.2 will be released in December of this year. I worked hard to solve incompatible changes before releasing it. This is an example of incompatible changes on Ruby 2.2. Class bar have bar method, bar and base methods, and its argument is foo equal foo method calls foo equal foo. So its results Ruby 2.2 returns nil, not method call. It is assignment same name of default value. 2.1 is base and base, but 2.2 and base and nil. This changes break Rails, but it's already fixed Rails 4.1 by Aaron Patterson. This patch is backported Rails 4.0 already, but didn't fix Rails 3 branch. If Ruby 2, probably Ruby 2.2 is incompatible for Rails 3. Conclusion. So fix your code and fix using gems and fix Rails and fix Ruby. And I recommended it. You should get more controllable things. It's expand your development life. Thank you.
Is there any questions?
When you upgraded to Rails 4.1, did the response time drop?
So, yes, so teeny drop,
Oh.
but bosa. Probably a same response time.
Okay.
Any further questions for this?
So, how did you achieve like the zero downtime in terms of like migrating the data and upgrading all these things? Would you do like part of the servers at a time and then, without any downtime basically? Is it like just partial rollout, like progressive ones, or how?
I'm sorry. Please pick up me after party. So I describe the details. Sorry. ダウンタイムをなくすにはどうすればいいか。I described you in after dinner.
I think there's, yeah.
So hello. I saw your data size currently is 250 gigabytes. I wonder, are you using a single database instance or multiple? And if you are using multiple database instance, how do you configure active record to handle that?
Your question is why we use MySQL?
My question is, are you using one database to store the 250 gigabytes of data you have, or are you splitting the data among multiple databases? And if you are, how do you make active record play with those multiple databases?
Database 分割してますか?
No. I use one of the database system and master and slave architecture. So we use our database is bigger than my data. So not partition.
Thank you.
After party.
Thank you for the attendance.